I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ooh, that neck chop. Ooh.
What?
Need to get into the game so I can do what I want to do.
Oh my god. This shit be cheating. This nigga right here, bro.
About 4.5 I got 5
I'm gonna use Jan Lee. It's been a minute.
Wow, now you gonna go for the chain grab? You're not cute.
Damn, Scorpio already.
Go down with all these.
Okay. I'm getting somewhere. Stop crying, Josie. Stop being a bitch.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Huh? I'm good.
That's what I had left.
I'm good. Thank you.
My stomach tweaking, boy. I don't know what is digesting. I ain't ate shit all day.
Where's my phone so I can do it? Let's turn my TV down for real, though. That's too loud.
Y'all tweaking with that damn fucking door. Damn, what the fuck is that?
Oh. Someone's whistling. Is someone making tea?
Damn, what is that?
Yeah, it's the wind blowing inside of it.
Nah, my mic was
I didn't know it's
falling.
Halloween.
My mic was falling off my desk and I lighted too close to my laptop. And yeah.
Damn, boy.
What? Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I can just leave that like that.
Yes, feet tall. There we go. Oh, that's cool.
How many people we got in here?
Nope. Bitch.
We got... One, two, three, 6. All right.
Ooh, okay. Ah, that was not what was supposed to come out. I was supposed to get down and pee.
Alright, thinking about ready. Got my goddamn notebook. Got my goddamn TV finally to do what the fuck I wanted. And I got the stream going, whatever the hell I wanted. Now, it's not that I got notes. I just didn't want it to be us sitting here talking and look like some niggas like, all right, what you want to talk about?
So, guys, who wants to go first?
Right, basically, I'm going like I asked Brian about them yesterday, but so far we got 3. We're only gonna do 3 today, mainly because some of these was me being high and writing down the goddamn questions, so we X those off. So we only gonna do 3. But the 3 topics.
I already know what this gonna be.
Ghost, I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
I'll be serious.
I mean, it's gonna be some trash. This is gonna be some trash.
Possibly, dog. I mean, I wish.
Make sure
but, wait. But nah, I got 3 topics right here. Basically, the whole thing about this podcast, but like the whole point of me asking y'all if y'all want to join and shit like that was to talk about current events, and we already know what the fuck is going on in the world. And in my personal opinion, I'm tired of the shit, and I'm tired of sitting here being quiet about it. No, I don't care who the fuck watched this on some real shit, but not getting like what the hell I got to say out, or what the hell any of us has to say out, is worse than sitting here quiet and fucking silent about fucking shit that's going on. Majority of the people in here are colored, so we understand that part. So that's one thing I want to talk about, which was just the Black Lives Matter trend and the movement. So, like, shit, I'm trying to get my fucking words together while trying to read my own handwriting, but that's besides the point. So the whole point that I'm trying to explain in the goddamn podcast is I want to talk about 3 things: the Black Lives Matter movement and trend, the burning of, we've seen some people burn Confederate flags, we've seen people burn the American flags. How you feel about that? And then the last one is just like, how do y'all feel about some of these riots and some of these peaceful protests and all that out here, and how police brutality are being police are being fucking assholes basically at peaceful protests and shit, like people walking down the street and police is macing motherfuckers for no reason. But basically, who wants to go first on talking about the first one, which was Black Lives Matter and matters as a trend and as a movement? I have no problem stating my opinion first, but I figured I'd ask if somebody else wanted to get theirs out.
You asking some real questions. I need to make sure I'm not playing. Over here letting Brian whoop my ass and shit.
Nigga, y'all got on Tekken.
Nigga, I had to go to the safe room, bro. Just so I can... Okay, hold on. Let me play this shit.
Make sure y'all voices share it too.
Alright. It should be.
Don't cuss.
I don't give a fuck. Did you not hear me explain?
I swear a majority of his explanation was nothing but cussings.
I'm pretty sure that was self-explanatory. That should tell you what he meant.
At least you're honest about it, though. Okay, the first point, we're just gonna go down the list. Like, how do you feel about the Black Lives Matter trend and the Black Lives Matter movement? I say 2 different things because obviously on social media it was trending for a while, then as you can see it kind of died down, but that's where the actual movement is, where people are still Like, aside from just fucking retweeting it or posting it about it on Facebook, people are still doing it. That's the actual movement. The trend kind of just died.
Okay.
So who wants to start off first and explain?
I had the hand Brian at L real quick and then pop off because he was mashing hell sweep and then just jabbing me the entire match. I had to get serious on his ass. Alright.
You want to go first, Ghost?
So, I'll go ahead and go first. I've been watching a lot on this topic and shit like that. All the shit that's been going on and stuff, you know. And a lot of it, you know, 2020 has been a depressing fucking year. Like, we've not been able to do shit really. Like, throughout like the whole pandemic to you know, this whole police brutality shit, you know, and it's gonna come to a point where it's just like, where is this shit going, you know? Because it feels like the fucking end of the world, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm ready for zombies to start coming out. I'm ready for World War III to pop off. I'm ready for some nukes to get blown the fuck up. I'm ready for the apocalypse, my nigga. It feels like it's over. It feels like it's about to be over. I don't think 2021 is gonna happen. I'm gonna be dead ass. That's just how I feel personally about, you know, all the shit that's been going on. That's just how depressing this shit is, and it's like, it's just hard to, you know, it's hard to like accept half of this shit that's going on. But the whole Black Lives Matter thing, like, obviously I fuck with it, obviously, but it's like, why are we still talking about this? Like, we should have been solved this shit like so long ago, back when, because this shit's been happening forever, like with the whole Trayvon Martin shit. I forgot his name. I know his last name King, but I forgot his first name and shit. Rodney King, when that shit happened, we should have dealt with that shit all the way back then. Why the fuck are we still dealing with this shit now? You feel me? So it's like, it's just like, it's getting to a boiling point to where it's like shit, something's gotta give with this shit, man. That's the main crux of it. Something has to give, because it's gonna come a point to where it's coming to a point to where it's like the only way we can actually get a response from people is through violence and shit, you know? Because through the little riots and shit like that, some shit actually got done. Peaceful protesting, we've been peacefully protesting ever since Trayvon Martin, and that nigga Zimmerman still walking around this bitch selling the weapons that he fucking killed his ass with. That shit don't make no fucking sense, G. So it's just like riots and shit like that, and like it's like our last resort, and it's what's been working, you know. Now, as far as what they're rioting for, we're only inconveniencing these niggas if we're being honest, because you rioting in the fucking Wendy's, like all you doing is saying, okay, nigga, you can't have a sandwich for a couple weeks and shit like that. They need to be rioting in the right fucking places to get results, you know, better than what they have. You need to be rioting like police departments and shit like that, courthouses and shit like that. You know, shit that's gonna actually get people's attention.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's like, if we can't reach a conclusion through that, it's just gonna come to a point where it's like blood's gonna have to be shed, and I don't want it to come to that, because that's low key what these niggas are waiting on, so that way they have a reason to try and fucking genocide our asses and shit like that. And I'm aware of that, but it's like, we're running out of fucking options. They do not care. They just don't.
I feel you, man. Like, I'm pretty sure we all feel the same way at this point. Like, a lot of people are tired. A lot of people are, like, fed up with the bullshit. Like, it's been going on for fucking centuries. I know.
Supposedly, quote unquote, the end of slavery since 1886 or some shit.
Yeah, but
this shit's still going. Yeah, baby.
But do it feel like you've been free? No. Like, no, majority of the motherfuckers in here, we're under the age of 26. How old are you, Denzel? Okay, we're under the age of 25.
I'm glad you had to clarify that because he could have.
He had to make sure. He had to confirm.
Yeah. Like, majority of us in here are under the age of 25. Most of us not supposed to even live past 25 just because of the color of our goddamn skin. Not saying like we've all felt like a oppressed feelings. And yes, at one point in our lives, as a person of color, yes, we have been oppressed. We have been like judged just because of how the fuck we look. So honestly, I feel like slavery never came to an end. Like it's just been here, just been a quiet thing that nobody wants, or well, not they didn't want to talk about, and they were afraid to talk about it.
I feel like now they've transferred it from a direct physical thing to more of a mental enslavement because of the situations that they have set to where we're just constantly living under terrible conditions, like the whole system of like the hood and shit like that. Like Regency is a good fucking example where it's just everything is just ghetto and shit, and everybody has that lobster in a bucket mentality. That shit was constructed on purpose by, you know, the powers that be and shit. So that way we're going to always, you know, have that mentality without looking at the bigger fucking picture, which is the people who made the shit in the first place.
And the fact that the people that made this shit, like, they really don't understand, like, all these different politicians and shit can come on and say, like, yeah, I get it, I understand. Unless you literally are the same shade as anybody in here, excuse me, Tyler, no offense.
I think he left the chat.
Did he? Somebody check. I'm not looking.
Oh, this is too uncomfortable, guys.
You are.
Did he leave when I was giving the topics, or did he leave when I wasn't paying attention? Trying to set
He
up.
must have left when I was talking.
Because I'm not on the screen right now. I got music playing in the back with the lights going, so I'm not even looking at the screen. I got 2K playing on the Twitch.
Well, that's awkward.
Okay. Yes, yeah.
Dang,
I was really looking forward to hearing Tyler's, like...
Is he in the party?
I don't know. I really wanted his perspective on things right now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if it's in another party. I'll probably try to invite him back.
Let me know if the music too loud too.
Oh yeah, my TV is on mute. Bang Ty? Where'd you get my line? Oh, he didn't want to give his opinion. He was gonna get cremated.
He wasn't gonna get
another invite.
He just... I can't. I told him... I told this man what it was about. He said, oh yeah, you know I got something to say. Word.
He was gonna say all lives matter.
Doug, I was so ready. I was about to let Brian go.
I wasn't gonna say anything bad.
I was gonna let Tyler be in the middle because I really wanted to hear his perspective as a person that's not like as I ain't gonna call him. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna call him. I ain't want to call him privileged.
But he is.
I mean, look, okay, you're not wrong. Whatever.
I would have called him out on it. Nah, man, I gotta vote.
Well, I don't even. Wow, that just threw me off that he left. Had a whole. Wow.
Who's next to which guy?
Join that. Like, what you trying to say?
Oh man, that just. I needed that laugh. I got it dead, but.
Oh, look at you. playing a game while
I
I'm in the
really
middle of a
did.
podcast.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm trying to focus back up and pick back up where it was at.
You like, nah, bro. I don't want to get jumped.
Ah, shit. I was too.
Yeah, this was like the highlight of the night.
I was ready to hear him, like hear what he had to say about it. Dog, well, I just watched Donovan Mitchell catch a body on my stream on Jason Tatum.
Aw, not JT.
Because I just put it as Team LeBron versus Team Giannis on 12-minute quarters of the Hall of Fame. Team LeBron is winning by 1 because Donovan Mitchell caught that body. But all right, trying to get back on track. Who? Oh god, that just wow.
Something's wrong.
My heart.
Okay, who we already know. Majority of us, if not all of us, agree with what the hell Ghost just said about the whole, like, the movement is a good thing. The riots, they may not look good, but he wasn't wrong when he said they got shit done.
It's sending the message.
It's not the right thing to do, no, in my opinion, but they did get shit
It's not the
done.
right thing to do, but it feels like it's the only option we have.
It is the only option we have. Cause that whole peaceful talk, you see niggas is getting maced, getting arrested, getting beat now. You seen a man literally get killed by sleeping in his own car to be alone. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what. Like, I get it. He may have been intoxicated or whatever. With us. All right, we can come back to it, but
Yeah, you can say that later.
yeah, we got plenty of time right now. Considering Tyler just left, and this is probably gonna be a longer conversation than 2 hours. But Denzel, how do you personally feel about the trend that was on social media and people that you saw on like posting Black Lives Matter? Like, did you believe majority of them, or did you just think they was doing it for clout?
Oh yeah.
You're not wrong. Yeah, that's true. COVID fucked us up. As fucked up as it sounds, you're not wrong. Like, that kind of is a good point. Like, yeah. Hey, what you doing, nigga? Nothing. You want to go right? Fuck it.
Yeah, let's go.
I ain't doing shit. I ain't been ignorant in months. Right. Fuck Gary. That's
Happy tuning into your stream.
about that Sakurai promotion.
Oh, he was fighting for you to get that promotion too.
He was, Doug. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate him actually fighting. Gary's probably the only supervisor that was actually real there.
You can't hear Denzel
I can
talk, so
agree with
you're
that.
just randomly responding, but no one knows what he is saying.
Oh, Denzel, we can't hear you apparently. Your voice isn't shared, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
I'm going back to the stream.
Is his voice shared on stream?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Did you hear me that I said I got good feedback on the vid?
Mm-hmm.
I posted in like 3 groups. One had like 20 reactions.
Oh yeah. After these.
Didn't it though?
Yeah, even I think Joe's checking the stream. Hold on.
Nigga, get your ass back here.
Oh yeah, you're shared on stream. I can hear you, Denzel.
Okay. But the point that I was gonna make was after these rights, what are we gonna do? It's not even just for the black
Oh shit.
Bro, here we go again with that.
My bad. My bad. Nah, that's because like I'm using the Blue Snowball mic next to me, but I got on my headphones still, and I have music playing on my TV while having the stream record my TV to upload. Basically, not much.
This nigga got a lot of shit hooked the fuck up, dog.
Dog, and I got these lights in my room right now, dog. This shit look crazy.
I thought you seen this shit look good.
Okay. Honestly, I don't know.
I have something to say about that too. Like, shoot.
Like, you on the topic, go ahead.
Let's say this beat continue on, and then when they feel like ain't none progressing, will shit just stop and shit just go back to the way it was.
There's a chance that could
No,
happen.
that's kind of what it feels like. That's kind of how I'm feeling like, because you notice how whenever there's a trending topic or something that's going on, you notice how it's like nobody talks about it about like in 2 months time.
Like the coronavirus shit.
Yeah, nobody talking about it right now, except Steve.
As soon as a different trend pops off, like let's say if Bill Cosby were to get out right now and he just like they just said he innocent and they just dropped everything he got out, guarantee you the media be all over about that, and then the fucking whole Black Lives Matter, everything we worked for to just get this far into like get it in people's faces, it's gonna vanish. That's how I feel, because that's the culture we live in.
I feel like partially though, if you use that for example, they probably will resort that to the quote white man trying to bring a good black, you know, iconic man down. But I'm still probably gonna resort to back to some Black Lives Matter. But I do get your point.
Yeah.
Situation, like it's always been like that. Every new topic, the old topic dies out at almost the exact same way. So I feel this will be the exact same way too, unless people completely like stay reserved and keep continuing on fighting back.
Yeah, I just think it's just that, because it's like I feel like that's a part of a little mental enslavement.
Yeah,
because it's like every time they bring up a new topic, some different just completely wipes out the last thing that we were talking about.
Yeah.
What people don't understand is like this isn't just a fight that you can do for 3 to 4 weeks. For us, this is an everyday fight, and not a lot of people understand that. Which is why I asked that question: who's going to have that same energy in a year's time, 2 years' time, 3, 10 years from now? Who's going to have that same energy? Because
by 2 years' time, most people gonna forget about it, assuming that another police brutality thing doesn't pop up on the internet again. Say everything goes quiet, about a year from now, about 80% of people gonna forget this shit if it ever even happened.
I can guarantee you by the end of this year, this shit gonna die. Maybe even less than that. If something else big pop up, I can guarantee a lot of the quote unquote Black Lives Matter people, they gonna be on some other new shit. Whatever it is.
Facts.
I don't know if you want to bring up that nigga.
They gonna
and they all still underaged.
And they came out the closet.
If we do, we're gonna roast. We don't have to roast them. That's another podcast, dog. That's another one.
Another podcast.
You've been waiting on that for years. You've been.
Don't tell me I opened up a can of worms. So I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
close.
Honestly, you kind of did. This is what we do at work. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much, man. Like, that nigga, he a whole ass topic is right. But back to the real topic. Man.
Yeah.
I feel like basically
Excuse me.
it's gonna die down eventually when shit not progressing the way the people want it to be. There's still gonna be something that's fighting, but it's not gonna be as like popular as it is like as of right now.
The hell was
That's just
that?
how I feel. And then the rioting and stuff like those said basically like some of it I can understand what they're doing, but like when you stealing shit from like professional people who work their ass off to get that stuff, like you know certain black people or just any type of race that like,
You mean the
work their
niggas
ass
in
off.
Chicago?
Yeah, not
How-
even just them. It's some other places too, like Atlanta and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas getting this shit raided and stuff like that, dude. And you see the people cry and shit like that. I mean, even the homeless people, they get their homes and stuff fucked up, dude. But they've been working to try to put that's their only place. Some of these niggas be taking that shit too far, dude. And I don't approve of that. But the other stuff I approve to try to prove a point, I can understand it. Very much I can understand.
Because you've been frustrated for decades, centuries, however the fuck old you are.
Oh man, far too long. Pretty much.
People often like to bring up the fact that we have to get over that because it was so long ago when it was just like, bro. It was a lifetime, 2 lifetimes ago?
Yeah.
Shit. Lifespan of how many years? Still a fool me, nigga. It feel like 30 in this bitch.
Exactly.
If that. Shit.
You right.
Shoot. You should have said the average lifespan of a white man. Maybe if a white man is 70.
Like the fact that we, like that's the mind mentality now, but basically a lot of black men, they don't live past what, 40?
Dog,
Like a lot of them, maybe less than that.
dog, Denzel's goal was to make it to 25 without going to jail.
And it's so fucking sad that that has to be like that, bro.
Like
It's
that's
so fucking sad that we have to live like that. You know, just because of the pigmentation of our skin, we have to live every day in damn near fear. Like, at any moment, somebody could break into my house right now, shoot me, shoot my girlfriend, and then gonna get a hug from the judge afterwards.
Oh,
I will get a short fucking sentence.
You wanna know what's crazy? I think that R. Kelly shit happened as soon as that little shit transpired with the white lady that killed the dude in his own home. And then got forgiven by everybody, got a hug from the judge. Then that R. Kelly documentary dropped. Everybody forgot about that shit.
that
Yeah.
no, that case haunts me because of the witness.
Nah. Yeah, the witness got fucking killed too.
That's why I was just like, bro, what? And he was
Like the
just
witness
like
was gonna be the main one. There was the main one that was getting ready to get her, like, be like, oh yeah, your ass is grass. That nigga died before he can even testify. What?
Which is like, what the fuck happened to him that made that happen? Like all of a sudden, it happened
nothing just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was way too like coincidence.
Yeah.
It
Like,
worked way too in their favor.
Yeah. Like, oh, this person happened to pass away before they can testify. I guess you free to go. Like that ass. But this nigga's in jail right now for shit that they ain't do. Like, it's niggas that haven't been claimed on false rape charges or been just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just because they darker than most, they in there because they assume they did the wrong. Like, oh, they must have did it. all niggas know how to do is cheat and steal. Like, they must have did it.
Huh.
And that kind of shit bothers the hell out of me.
Oh yeah.
A man just got his life back after I think it was 20 years or something like that in prison for a false charge. Yeah.
Nope. Man, on that alone, no person can go to jail for 20 plus years and then just come back as a normal human.
No.
There's some that
Because but you gotta think about it. Like the normal person, they have to adjust to life. Most jobs that pay good ain't gonna accept them because they are been to jail. Which is gonna force them in either a very minimum wage job, which is gonna cause them to live in a very bad conditions, living in a very low income place, which is gonna make them resort to crime again because they need a way to make money. That's all they know now.
Yeah. After so many years of being incarcerated, you don't know what the outside world is. You stuck inside. Like all you knew was them 4 fucking walls, and you couldn't go nowhere.
And you know what's sad about that? Some of the people who do come out of it, they feel more safe in jail than outside. Because of the sense they can't cope with the world being so different.
It's like a form of PTSD, in all honesty.
Yeah. Very sad case.
You know, that's exactly why I wanted Tyler in here, because I wanted to ask him about
the George Floyd shit.
No. The picture he took.
What he took?
When he was like, "I'm not afraid of the cops."
Oh yeah, I want to hear about that too. Like, I wish I could say that.
I wanted to hear Spain.
Like you find out you've been friends with a closet racist this whole time.
Oh, closet? You thought he was in a closet?
What? Hold on, what?
Oh, so he just openly racist then?
No, he won't admit it.
I don't know what he is.
I will say, Tyler's... Alright, Tyler's racist, but he feels like he doesn't know he's racist. Like, he just says the first thing that comes to his mind. First, it doesn't matter if it's racist or not, he says the first thing, unless it's nigga, that comes to his mind.
I'm pretty sure y'all know the biggest shit and he said that.
I remember when I asked him about that.
But at least Tyler ain't lie and say he don't say nigga. At least he ain't one of them people that lie.
First of all, every white person says nigga. They just don't say it when black people are around.
Exactly. At least he ain't trying to lie to you though. The time just at least said it. Well, y'all not around, sure.
Man, let me tell y'all something. So, I make music and shit, right?
They know.
So, I was up in the studio. It was a new studio owned by a white dude. Never met this guy before. Yeah, the guy who owned the studio, white dude. So, went to the studio by a white dude. Before he's trying to set up a new spot because he was setting up a new studio and shit. So he was trying to get the walls together, and I was sitting there, I was waiting. Next thing I know, 6'5" niggas walk in. They got 2 big ass zips, big ass Ziploc bags, just filled to the bone with just kush, my nigga. And they proceeded to fucking pass 4 blunts in rotation. All 2 bags gone. They waited till I was that high, and then they started saying nigga because they knew I wasn't responsive.
Nigga, I ain't taught you shit.
They said nigga so many times.
I ain't taught you shit, nigga.
Dog. There was nothing I could do. I already paid for the studio time, my nigga, so it's not like I could leave.
Nigga, you smoke what you can handle, dog. Come on.
Bro, there was nothing I could do. The second hand caught my ass any goddamn way. I quit after 4 or 5 puffs. The shit was that loud, but they just kept rotating the shit. I'm like, stop! We are hotboxing in the room. And then when I was at a point where I couldn't fucking talk, I was just sitting there, just sitting there staring at shit. And then when they seen I was like that, it was like, oh yeah, my nigga, them police fucked up now, nigga, it's good. I'm like, what? Whoa, y'all cussing like y'all black in this bitch. Hold up, it's not cool. But I couldn't. All that came out was just silence because I'm just sitting there drooling on my shoulder and shit because I'm so fucking high as fuck before the cottonmouth hit my shit. You feel me? So it was all bad.
How many times you done smoked with me and I done fucked you up, nigga? You ain't learned by now. Come on,
bro.
2. That's it,
Bro, that fucked up that you seen. Multiply that by 4. That's how bad it was. I could not move. I showed up. I showed up at 8. Did not leave till like at least midnight. I don't even remember when I left the bitch.
Boy,
you paid for a smoke session, nigga.
I'm getting tired of these niggas that really fire.
Okay, alright.
So I ain't trying to hear no white dude saying they don't say nigga or they don't see color. That's bullshit. They all do it.
Facts.
I wish my nigga Vontae could come in here. He would be on some reckless ass shit and talk about that. We got hella stories on that shit.
Nigga, we can say that for another podcast, nigga.
hey, what'd you say? What'd you say? What was that? You told me something the other night. It was like when people say they don't see color, they're dismissing something. Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah. They'll say some shit like oh, I don't see color.
Huh. Huh. I'm gonna save this stream back. You're not wrong whatsoever. And I've never thought of it like that until now. Huh. Understandable then. You had to be enlightened. Alright. It makes a lot of people look stupid, but it also exposes the people, like people who may have been close to you that you didn't think, like, oh damn, I guess they really are racist if they trying to defend so and so or don't understand why it's a movement. Like, it can be the pieces. My bad, excuse me. It can be the people closest to you that you would think, like, oh damn, they should understand, but they, like, all lives matter. Like, your life don't matter more than mine, or my life don't, like, my life matter more than yours. That's honestly what I hear when I hear all lives matter over Black Lives Matter. It's like, oh, my life means more than yours. Like, I'm not in a shit position, but my life still matters more than yours because you're in a shit position and actually need, like, someone to actually notice what the fuck is going on. Like, that honestly is bothering the fuck out of me right now, but my whole position on the Black Lives Matter trend and movement is it's honestly exposing a lot of people that we just never paid attention to. Like, I feel like it's a good thing that the movement happened because, one, it's getting the message out that we've been oppressed for fucking centuries. Racism never ended. Slavery almost damn near never ended. But it also did, like, good things for people who were in bad situations. Brian, I don't know what the fuck you've been going through on Twitter, but I see your shit talking about how you have no problem sitting, like, you have no problem sitting alone, eating alone, and shit like that. You're not alone, but at the same time, I see what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you really, like, you seeing people like, damn, I thought you was cool, I thought I fucked with you, but you obviously just didn't fuck with me. Like like what's the one chick name? Not, wait, was it Tammy that commented on your picture with Colin Kaepernick?
Oh no, that was Jenny.
Jenny, okay. Wait, Spoon Jenny?
No. Another day.
Okay.
But with that situation, when I went to New Orleans back in February, I met Colin Kaepernick at the airport. Got a picture with him. I posted it on Facebook. This person that I work with, she's a known Trump supporter, you know, and my opinion on that is, well, back then it was like, I'm not just gonna, you know, go on your page and tell you you're wrong for voting for somebody that I don't care for. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna start doing like that. She felt the need to not once but twice comment on the fact that I met Colin Kaepernick. She said that miss you but Colin sucks.
She said what?
Miss you but Colin Kaepernick sucks. And I'm just like, okay, but who asked you? Why are you on my page spreading this type of negativity? So I just deleted the comment, I deleted her, and I haven't talked to her since.
But I feel like the Black Lives Matter movement is kind of helping expose more people like that. People that I don't mind this person, but I didn't understand how racist they were or how like fucking ignorant they were before this. Like, you knew somebody was fucked up, but you didn't know that it was like, oh damn, you on that level of bullshit. Alright. Which is just like, you ready for the smoke.
You guys know who Trevor Noah is, right? He said something pretty interesting. He was like, people will say something pretty, you know, vulgar towards black people, and then they'll say, oh, but I'm not racist, or something like that. But they'll use the, oh, I have black friends argument. But the thing about that is they are racist. They just have preserved.
Hold on, I got something to say about that. Why is it when white people be like, oh, I'm not racist, I got black friends? It'd be the whitest black guy you ever meet in your fucking life, dude.
But nigga that want to be MGK so bad.
All them niggas do is listen to fucking Linkin Park all day and shit.
Don't forget Yellow Wolf.
Hey, wait a minute now.
No disrespect to Linkin Park, but like, that's all you listen to, my nigga. That's all you listen to now.
Down sweet, my nigga still
right.
Hey.
How about the ride over Tanisha Crystal over there barbecue?
Okay, maybe not Linkin Park, but Coldplay. Anyways, continue.
Still streaming.
Oh, okay. I'll be back by an hour.
Okay.
But
excuse me.
Yeah, people who are like that, they reserve their obvious racist tendencies for people that they don't like. Like back in high school, I'm not kidding when I say this. People told me that, I don't want to say that, the N-word with the hard R were the lazy black people, and I was one of the good people. That rubbed me so wrong. You don't know how bad I wanted to dick them in the face, but I didn't. Because I was at school, I'm not here to fight, I'm here to get an education. All that. That's the type of stuff I went through. I'm sure everybody here has a story, though, like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been called. I don't think I've ever been growled at, like, to my face. I've maybe heard, like, online, but I'm a fat ass nigga. But I'm also a big ass nigga. So I kind of don't run into that. I can't say.
I'm a skinny dude.
I know, so that's what I'm saying.
I wear glasses. I look like people can mess with me.
Yeah.
You know? So, they'll test me.
I'm not. Damn it. I'm sorry, Brian.
What?
Nothing.
Go ahead, what?
No. I just roasted you on my head. We're gonna keep the same. We're gonna keep.
Still kind of have some ready though, bro.
Alright.
No. We're gonna keep it on. I said I was sorry, dog. Just leave it alone.
nigga.
Yeah. Once we get through all this, because we still got 2 topics left.
You've been roasting me all like this week, dog. What's up with you?
That's because you got a care. No, all right, we'll talk about it after. It's too much. It's too much.
You acting like Josh right now.
Do you see me standing? No. I'm not listening to MGK right now. I ain't never walked to the goddamn store crying over some goddamn ketchup. That was me.
It was maple syrup.
Maple syrup, my bad.
Oh shit.
Some syrup, my nigga?
Got to an argument.
I feel like he was listening to Stan on the way there. Dear Liz.
Yeah. Oh, my head. Chill. Alright, gotta chill. Oh man. Gotta chill.
This ain't about them.
Yeah.
Alright. So, back to the matter at hand.
We're still just on the trend of the movement at this point. Unless, yeah. The second one was, like, how did y'all feel, like, did y'all laugh like me when the Confederate flag was burned? And how did y'all feel about the American flag being burned?
I feel like it's the same connotation.
I can agree with that.
Because when you think about it, all they did was change the colors or change the pattern scheme.
Pretty much.
Yeah, add more stars. That's about it.
Add more stars. And the people who are in charge of this country, which includes the flags, are still the ones that have black people in the same situation. So, since racism has always been a symbol, I feel like this flag is just another representation of it. It's just not as obvious as it has been because it's not the flag that was there during, during the times of slavery when people was actually getting whiplashed and shit.
Honestly, I kind of feel like it is obvious.
Well, it's not obvious if you're not, paying attention to the shit.
No, I mean, like, I feel like it's obvious
flag,
to the average American is what I'm, like, saying. To the average American, it's obvious as hell, but we've been broken and bred into the shit. Remember how, like, we was an elementary nigga standing up saying the Pledge of Allegiance, never thought a second thing about it? It's like that's just been kind of broken into, like, Americans in general. Like, when people from other fucking countries here are like, oh, y'all have to do that as kids, like, that's foreign to them. That was like, they don't even know they fucking Pledge of Allegiance or whatever. Shit, excuse me. Like, that's just what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's obvious, but we've just become blind to it.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Excuse me. It's my water. My bad. Okay. That's understandable. Oh shit.
Well, yeah, the flag definitely has different meanings for different people. Like for me, I don't have not nobody that I know of in the military, so my views are going to be different than somebody who is in the military because that means different stuff to different people.
Yeah.
So
that's understandable. Like, neither of us are military families. You are in a military family, so. Shit, excuse me. Trying to not cough and die into the goddamn mic y'all can actually hear me out of. shit. Damn. Oh, not even close. Mm-hmm. Somehow.
Dang, we're the Fire Nation.
In all honesty, he just made it so much more simpler, but
I was thinking we was damn air nomads. Them niggas was trying to get. I was thinking we was the damn air nomads.
no. Okay, maybe black people are the air nomads because they trying to kill us off.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Earth Kingdom.
I feel like if we're gonna make that comparison, then is it safe to say that we're like in the Bossing Say arc?
Yeah.
Like ending around that portion, we're getting ready to end into like the fucking world war where the fucking Fire Lord and shit.
Hopefully.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know who the Avatar gonna be to step up, but when the world needed him most is in about 6 months or so.
It's about to be Tyler.
We needed him most like about last year. Shit.
Right? Like, you couldn't come a year early. Could have prevented all this shit.
Hood Avatar. Anyways. Joe's dying over there.
Because I see it so perfectly, right? Okay.
This is what I find crazy about people specifically in Michigan when they wave that Confederate flag. Two things. One, it lasted 5 years. How can anybody have applied for something that lasted 5 years? And two,
they lost.
The majority of Michigan who waved that flag around has never even left Michigan. So how do they have Southern pride? Because that's the argument that they're gonna use. Oh, it's Southern pride, you know? I'm just like,
you ain't from the South, though.
You ain't from the South.
Exactly.
Oh, yep. That's another tangent.
I think it gotta be a Japanese player the way he playing. Man, bro, this whole podcast, this Lars been beating my ass, bro.
I'm sweet, this nigga was
I thought he got off, dog.
I've been downstairs just fucking listening to
Oh, damn.
I gotta get used to it anyway. I'm gonna start streaming with my album doing any goddamn way.
You're right. Just find that one game you can multitask on.
You know, I was tweaking in my shoes, man. I ain't been with this now.
What? Huh. That's more than enough reason right there. Touche, motherfucker, touche.
This
That just killed the whole argument right there for anybody.
if you don't mind.
Like, who can argue after that? Like, I mean, but I'm like, you ain't got nothing. So, just kill that whole argument. We can go ahead and go on to. Basically, the last, yeah. Well, the last thing we got is, how do y'all feel about protesting in general with COVID being a thing? Like, do y'all think people should even be out here? Like, understandably, like, they are upset, but do you feel people should be out in masses like they were when it was trending?
I'm gonna be honest. With as many people protesting, why is it the COVID boosted up? Like, you would think the cases would have fucking skyrocketed as many people, because you don't protest in fucking 6 foot increments. It don't work like that. It's big ass crowds, everybody touch each other, nobody's wearing masks, people don't give a fuck, people breaking shit.
How high are you right now? Because that's gotta be a high thought, nigga.
Back to this shit.
That's gotta be a high thought.
No more. The coronavirus is not the newest topic. So
wow.
All this is going on, bro. That one is just like a back.
So it almost makes me think, like, what the fuck was killing everybody then? Because there ain't no way in hell that this virus didn't spike.
Or
if there's no cure for it, then it shouldn't spike like there should be no reason why there's not a spike. If you got all these people making contact with what they said specifically not to fucking do, you know?
About the watermelon.
Water, nigga.
My fault.
I hate this nigga.
My shit, dog.
He just interrupted that for some watermelon, nigga. If that ain't the most stereotypical shit that could have just happened.
Hey, it happened at the wrong time, nigga.
You think?
My shit fell out my hand. I said, "Oh, I'm getting watermelon."
Yeah, you sound like a bitch when you did it. But back to what you were saying, Ghost. Like, you got a good ass point that a lot of people just ain't even thought about, because it's not trending like you said. Like COVID, certain people still thinking about it, being precautious and all that. Moms is one of them. It gets on my nerves sometimes, but hey, I understand why. But not everybody is in that same mentality. Like, oh yeah, it's still quarantine, or it's still, like, you know, social distancing and staying away. So how the fuck is this shit not spreading when it was spreading from us doing everyday activities, and now you got people grouping up in masses and thousands and shit to protest, and somehow this shit not spreading no more? Like, what the fuck happened?
It's because that ain't the newest topic, dude.
Supposedly, we're in the second wave.
I'm waiting there to be, because whenever there's a widespread like this, it's going to be a second wave. It was like that for the fucking, it's always like that, and the second wave is always worse than the first one. But if there's any time for the second wave to hit, it would be 2 weeks after the major protests all across the nation. So, excuse me, where is it at? That's all I'm saying. I'm like, where the fuck is it at? You know, because it ain't like they not covering this shit. Every time you go on YouTube, they got COVID-19 as a section underneath your fucking recommended.
And I hate it so much. Niggas be trying to watch YouTube and they be like news.
And that shit.
Fuck you.
Do you guys think the second wave is gonna hit harder, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It always hits harder on the second wave.
It's just a matter of when.
More than likely.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Then it already is. Never came out.
I know I'm gonna sound like a coon, but this damn watermelon is good as shit.
Bro, I mean, I know watermelon good, but that don't mean you gotta say it.
Like, nigga, wrong place, wrong time. Come on.
We've been speaking anti-stereotypical this whole time. You just want to jump in the cook. Hey, this watermelon is really cool.
Aside from the stereotypes, it's actually good for you. Oh man, y'all just brought up another memory from a teacher in high school. Around Thanksgiving, he was like, "So Brian, what you gonna have for Thanksgiving dinner? Some cornbread, watermelon?"
Oh wow.
And I just looked at him and I'm just like, huh. He got fired though, so it was funny.
Huh.
Of all the things he said, man, why you have to say those too specific?
Yeah.
You know why?
I know why.
I feel like Brian don't like cornbread because he used to get stick in his braces.
I don't have braces, mother.
Nigga, I said used to.
Nah, I didn't care. Around year 2, I didn't care. Yeah, year 2 with braces, I was eating everything. Popcorn. Well, okay, I won't say everything because I didn't eat like Skittles.
What, you scared?
You didn't want to taste the rainbow?
Forever.
Alright, why did I say Skittles? Just something like Starburst. No, that's not any better.
Hey, pink is the best flavor. That's all I got to say.
Yellow.
You disgust me.
Am I 7?
What about that cool roll-up, though? You got that cool roll-up?
Ah, you little suspect, dog.
Pride Month.
Oh, shit. Damn. But I feel like we went through all the topics at this point. No, at least for now. Yeah, that is very true. Considering I had more wrote down, like, cause I did want to talk about how people keep bringing up George Floyd's past, but me and Brian talked about that yesterday. He kind of shut down that argument.
Bro, it's not even ranked, bro. You can chill.
This nigga's still getting smacked by this Lars.
Who the fuck are you even using?
Bro, I'm not even getting smacked by Lars no more. It's a fucking bro, this can't be your rank, dog. Bro, it's a fucking Anna.
No, nigga,
Damn.
who you using?
Oh, I'm using Josie right now.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, I won a couple, but this motherfucker be going stupid when she gets started, bro. This motherfucker sidestepping like you playing tournaments.
On
Come back your ass up.
completely unrelated note, Team Giannis is winning 101 to Team LeBron's 89.
God damn.
And the fourth quarter is about to start right now. Just figured I'd throw that out there. I kind of forgot it was even playing in the background.
You said you wanted to touch on George Floyd again?
No, me and you talked about it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just, yeah.
Remember what I told you? What Josh said about Draymond, right?
Yeah. Like, oh my fucking god.
No.
I'm like, yeah, that's a reason to be shot.
No, I don't think. Yeah, probably. I know he was trying to basically go to Candace Owens route and pretty much say, "Oh, we shouldn't be treating him like a martyr." I'm just like, what? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's not about the point. Like, what he did in the past, just he fucked up. Everybody has a fucking criminal past. Everybody fucks up. That doesn't mean everybody needs to fucking be basically fucking choked to death. Yeah. It's a video I need to send you. You can send it to all the people that say that. I gotta send you something. It's a whole video that I sent to... Did I tag you in the brain?
Yep.
Yep, alright, let me get my page real quick. That was showing that 2 or 3 times more black people are killed than a white person is by a fucking police officer. Yeah.
Question is, why aren't they bad?
I can't keep a straight face. Never, ever. Never thought I'd hear it. Oh, that's a new one. Hey, you know that's the title of the next podcast, right? Stop white on white violence. Yo, dog, that shit. When I say I was 100% ready to listen. That one hurt.
Man, I had to go feed my dog, Saxton. Shit.
My impression that good.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta mute my mic real quick. She getting serious.
Yeah.
No, already.
Hell no.
When I say I was 100% ready to listen.
Yeah. He is light skinned.
Oh. Found a brother.
Suck my dick. I mean, I'm mad. That's the first thing that came to my mind. No, I ain't gonna say that. Like, well, obviously. You just made a good ass point. It's not that I dislike white people or people who don't understand. I dislike the fucking system that unfortunately some of y'all grew up in, some of y'all are still being taught to this goddamn day. Like, racism isn't a thing that can just be generated in a person like from birth. Like, oh, you were born racist. No, you were taught that as a child, and then it just fucking gradually grew into like, oh, now you're a fucking racist, or now you're a fucking closet racist because you're not 100% sure. Like, oh damn, maybe that ain't okay, but I'm still gonna do my normal shit with my niggas. Well, not Nick. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if that's what they say, like when they. I feel like Tyler. I wonder if Tyler does. Like when he saying he about to go hang out with Nate. Hey, yeah, I'm just about to go hang out with my nigga Nate.
Oh my god.
Hey, wake up, my nigga. No, none of this was gonna happen if he would have stayed. None of this would have happened. I would have let him have a fair voice until he said something stupid, and then this would have happened.
Now we gotta just roast him.
Yeah.
To white ass.
Yeah.
That's one way of saying it.
Well, since speaking of that, we need a derogatory term for white people. It's about that time. We need a word that's so offensive to them that they will feel just as offended as we do when they call us nigga.
Honestly, I feel like mayonnaise is still a good way to go. Charlemagne did it right.
I once called somebody a saltine.
A dry ass cracker. Wow, that is a good one.
No, it wasn't a good one because they just laughed.
But when
that's normally how it goes. When you say something towards them, like you fucking cracker or whatever, they just laugh at your ass. Like this ain't not supposed to be funny.
The terms we got,
they don't we gotta make us wanna fight.
Right. Doug, I'm watching I'm Not Racist right now by Joyner Lucas. You saw how my man flipped over that table. Like, that's basically what it is when you of color, I mean, not of color, and you decide to say that. I'm not saying, I'm not, okay, there is a certain select, you know, few people who are not of color. Sean is black, fuck that. Never mind, fuck it, Sean is black.
Sean is the truth.
Wish Sean could have joined.
Ooh, that word is so... Whew.
His nostrils flared when he said that. I didn't mean to gross, Brian. That one just slipped.
What? The C word?
Hey, Albert. What up? Remember when after I got off of work from Subway and we went to your damn job at Subway and you had to take that order of that white nigga that caught your
Oh fuck! Okay, hold on. Oh, I gotta exit this match. Alright, story time. Story time for the boys. So fast forward about, what was it, 2016? Let's say 2016. I don't know the exact date. Time travel back there. I'm working at Subway. Life fucking sucks, you feel me? Third shift type shit. Making sandwiches for niggas. So, old ass white man, come on.
Wait, go. Solo, before you finish, is this when you and Clarence was working at Subway?
Oh, it was around that time. We was working at different Subways.
And I think you told me. Continue, my bad. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you
So, this old white man come up to me. it said, "Hey, can I get me some salads?" So I was like, "Alright, cool." I make up this man little sandwiches. I don't remember exactly how I did them, but I did them exactly how he wanted. I get ready to ring him up. He stares at the salad. I'm like, after I told him the price, he stares at the salad. He'd be like, "Well, why you make me some salad? I wanted some sandwiches." I look at him like, "Sir, you asked for some salads." He said, "No, I asked for a sandwich." I said, "Okay, man." I went back, washed my hands again, asked him what he wanted. He said he wants some sandwiches. I made some sandwiches. Mind you, I ain't throw away the salads yet. And then go to the ring up section. He looks at the sandwiches and he says, "But why didn't you make him a salad?" I'm like, "Sir, I have salads right here. You just said you wanted a sandwich." He said, "You made them salads wrong. I want the right salad." So me, at this point, I'm fuming, right? So I'm just like, "Man, whatever, bro. I just want to make this and then try to hurry this shit up because I'm about to jump over the table and slap this motherfucker." So, shut your ass up. And then, I'm talking to you. And then, as I'm making this salad, halfway through me making this salad, I hear him say under his breath, "That's why I don't like no cocksuckers making my sandwiches." Bitch! Excuse me?
Bro, I heard that shit and I was far away from him, bro. I heard him say it, dude.
Bro, that shit had me so heated. But he was lucky as hell I wanted to keep that job because if I had any other source of income, that would have been his ass. I would have beat the old nigga ass that day.
That nigga dead ass said that shit, bro.
He knew what he was doing. Cocksuckers making my sandwiches. Like,
he knew exactly what he was doing, bro.
That shit had me so fucking heated.
The reason why I had brought that up is because he knew exactly what he was doing, bro. He clear as they say he wanted a salad, and then when Cuz made the salad, all of a sudden the damn switch up just changed. Now he wanted something else. Then gonna bring back the salad. He tried to get Albert, since his skin color is black, he tried to get that nigga mad to basically lose his job. I swear that's how my mindset was thinking when that was going on, bro. It was funny. Still is, but like when I think about it, bruh, my nigga, like I seen what he was trying to do, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think exactly what he was trying to do.
That's exactly why I ain't never worked in fast food or in like retail or something like that, because I know my fucking temper. I'll be fired in a week. I ain't even gonna get that first week.
What's fucked up is I'm a lot worse now than I am back then. I know if I go back to that motherfucker, I'll really fuck somebody up for real.
Nigga, you get Lil Uzi Borat, so now he a thug. I bet.
That's all I can say.
Oh, my head hurt, dog. But let's see, the stream has been going for how long?
I wouldn't say I'm no thug. I definitely ain't been listening to no Lil Lucifer's head ass nigga.
Nigga, you had his braids, nigga. You thought I forgot in the video?
Just braids, bro.
Nigga, you had the
braids.
Nah, nigga, you had the Uzi braids, nigga.
Bro, Uzi got dreads, bro. It's just the damn style that I had them in, bro. And I had no lineup, bro. I was struggling. It was quarantine season, bro.
Sheesh.
Chill.
Struggle Rose.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much.
There was some damn struggle braids, nigga. Oh shit.
Lowercase AIs.
Hey.
That's fucked up, though.
God damn.
Okay, so I'm about to body your ass as soon as we get into the damn shit. I hope you know that.
Where did my... Oh, I'm blind.
Recently playing some DOA 5. You know that game been coming back up recently?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Cause fucking 6, they stopped doing updates for them.
Look, 6 is trash.
6 is very bad. They don't have a stagger system, so you just basically, hey, I'm stuck. They have a break flow system. A break flow system is, I just don't like
put the damn team shit on there, bro. Niggas
that too. They don't have that.
Oh, ain't no tag on there?
No, yeah.
Not at all.
Oh, yeah, it's it. I mean, actually, I don't. I'd love to see it. I always like solos better.
But that's where a lot of their fan base was playing too on them.
Yeah, because a lot of their fan base was trash. Niggas couldn't do shit in solos, but nope. Immediately going to juggle and shit like that, and
yeah, because they made your damn characters light as fucking them tag.
Yeah, unless you play.
Juggle.
Yeah, you gotta play like super heavyweights and heavyweights, like Bateman and Bass and Leon and
Thank
Rachel.
God you said Bass, not Bass, like this dumbass nigga.
Who the hell says bass?
That nigga Albert said.
Nigga, I'm gonna cut your hair.
He the one who said bass.
Nigga said bass. Nigga is Bass.
I don't give a damn if his name. I don't give a damn if his name was Ass. He's still gonna be called Bass by me.
It's not fucking bass, dog. What the fuck are you getting at?
I mean, I understand where you get it from.
You say, nigga, you say bass guitar when you playing, when you see the instrument, nigga.
Maybe that nigga do, but hey.
Literally says bass.
No, you call that shit.
Any character.
That nigga, first of all, that nigga a construction worker, not a fisherman. I ain't buying that shit.
Oh, you a hoe. You know you should have died.
Oh, man. Is there anything that anybody want to go back and touch on before I go ahead and get my mind right and smoke again?
Nah, I think I said what I needed to say.
Because this definitely gonna be another
Is there
podcast.
anything else we gotta talk about? Shit.
We didn't went through the list aside from like the high thoughts, but we ain't about to do no high thoughts, dog.
So is this gonna be like a weekly thing, or?
I'm thinking twice a week because today is Friday. Like I did it because of 1 Juneteenth, and then 2 it was Friday. I knew ain't nobody doing shit on Friday.
So my eyes normally be work right now.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, it is 10:48. Damn.
This would normally count as my Saturday. Now Saturday night, I ain't doing shit. Bro, the Boston Tea Party is in the American book, bro. That was basically their version of a riot.
That was riots, dog. Come on. Y'all tripped over some goddamn leaves, nigga.
Hey, excuse me, what the fuck is that shit?
You niggas tripped over AutoZone being burnt.
No. They tripped over getting the haircuts. These bitches was bald up there talking about I want a haircut. Bitch, you better get a spit shine from a goddamn hooker, all I care. Yeah, they ain't got no arguments for this no more. It's out in the world. Gotta kind of keep it here somehow. Even though it's gonna die off because social media is a thing. Like, social media made it go, I hate to say it, but made it go viral. But unfortunately, that means absolutely nothing because our attention span ain't shit.
Oh, y'all cat. What the fuck?
We need this continued effort.
But we all know it probably won't stay. It'll be effort, but it won't be effort on this scale. People are gonna let this die out somehow.
Yeah, that's the part that conflicts me, because it's like y'all gonna get real quiet when the mash tags stop, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then, and I've just been looking on Twitter, Facebook. A lot of people didn't even know Juneteenth was
Today.
a holiday. They didn't even know what it was, and I'm just like, but I can't blame them. I blame the school systems.
You are not wrong there.
Because I didn't learn that in school.
Yeah. No, we definitely didn't.
Nerd.
I technically learned that from my phone. Like, it was just a holiday in my phone one day.
I don't know where I learned it from.
I want to say that's how I learned it.
Like it was Boondocks for some reason.
That may have been the place, actually.
Man, I feel like Boondocks woke it woke a lot of people up, despite all the comedy shit.
Comedy B. Huey was so real.
Huey gave all the factoids. Show for sure.
Dog, I'm really mad I can't find this video.
Looks like I gotta kill your goofy ass since you wanna be on some sweet shit.
A goat wanna be a goat, then I guess I gotta shave your ass.
What?
Come here, bitch.
What?
You remember that shit from Water Squad?
What?
Yeah, I remember that.
If a nigga wanna be a goat, then I guess I gotta shave your ass.
I'm asking this
Like
Zuko
somebody
disc.
came back from some more potato salad. Stupid ass.
I be getting hit with some BS on these low frame potato guys. Oh, see, that's so not safe. I was still in the middle of my move and it was able to come out of that.
I know like hell, boy, you didn't just go for that move.
Irritating me.
So since I'm still sitting here scrolling through Twitter looking through this video, I'm looking down at the last thing I got wrote. Do y'all feel that the NBA should come back or not?
Not right now.
It should probably wait it out.
Honestly, I don't think so, because people probably still gonna be more focused on this rioting and stuff like that. They ain't gonna give a damn about that. Like Dave Chappelle said it himself like best, that like people ain't gonna give a fuck about celebrities and stuff like that. Let them do their job on that damn, out there, which is getting the word out about how fucked up this shit is.
Honestly, I personally feel that it should come back because of what Austin Rivers said, which I talked to Brian about it yesterday. He said he wants to come back so the owners can put money in the players' pockets, and then the players can use that money to donate towards this actual cause and keep it going and donate to all these different groups and stuff like that.
Who's to say that's gonna work though, or who's to say they gonna really do that?
But what other effort like that are we gonna get that's gonna be immediate? I feel like it'll be like immediate attention for things that are dying out right now. It'll bring back basketball, but it all depends on how they bring it back. Excuse me. Where the fuck's my water? Like, if they bring it back like it's nothing but basketball, no coverage of Black Lives Matters whatsoever, or shit that's going on in the world, then no, don't bring back the NBA. But if they're gonna fucking plaster this shit everywhere and keep it in everyone's mind, like, people are gonna watch the NBA. That's gonna have people's attention. You plaster Black Lives Matter all over that, and and the players are using the money that they're getting from the fucking owners to keep the basically almost keep it trending, but keep these movements funded so they can actually do something. And even though I don't know what the fuck are our major options. Hold up, need to drink something. I feel like they should bring it back just to keep things moving.
If it's for a cause like that, then yeah, I highly agree with you. But like, if they just bring it back just to bring it back, then no, I do not want that shit back at all.
Yeah.
At least that's just how I feel.
But a lot of players are also, excuse me, a lot of players are basically conflicted. Some want to come back, some don't. Austin Rivers wants to. Dwight said he's going to sit out if they come back. Like Lou Williams is in between. He says he don't think the NBA should come back, but if it do, he'll play. But only because it's basically he's in the contract. I mean, it's in his contract. Fuck it.
Alright, Josie, let's throw you in the rocks.
Bitch, now what?
Oh, damn. Wait, who won? Who won? I looked away for a second because I was, well, not for a second. I was looking away for a minute trying to find, hey, Team Giannis won. 134, 139.
Boy.
Nah, Team Giannis was winning for a good minute. Oh, but yeah, Braun them. Yeah, they did make a good comeback. Yeah. It was down in the third, at the end of the third. Alright, let me see who did what. Who went stupid? Look like, alright, Trae Young, 26 and 7. Kemba, 20. Giannis only 19 and 12 and 7. Goddamn. On 7 for 9 shooting, I fucks with it. Brandon Ingram ain't score or he took one shot. Bam. 2-5, but hey. Embiid, 6, 9, and 3. You ain't do much. Damn, so
He didn't do anything.
ooh, damn, Anthony Davis, you tried, dog. You tried. 32 and 12 in the All-Star game? You like that? Alright. James Harden, 22 and 7. Bron, 21 and 9.
That's an off night.
Yeah, actually, no. 10 for 15 shooting. 21, 9, 4, 1, 2. With 3 turnovers. He didn't shoot a single 3, though. CP3 with a solid 16 and 5. Westbrook was 16 and 2. They had way more people scoring double digits, too. Wow. Luka only played 6 minutes on LeBron's team and only took 1 shot. That's why they lost.
Nah, yeah, for real.
When you letting Dante Sabonis play 18 minutes and Luka play 6, something's wrong here. Ooh, Kawhi had an off night, 4 for 13.
With that Kawhi ass laugh.
Dang, I'm really disappointed in Tyler.
I am too, dog. Like, I thought we was better than that.
I'm gonna keep coming back to that.
I don't blame you. Like, I was really expecting him to stay. Yeah. I feel like that's exactly what he thought.
Because he was like, hey, you want to play Kai? Yeah, that...
Yeah, but I kept dismissing the question like, dog, I'm not here to play Call of Duty. I'm just here to load up a game that can be played in the background while we talk about something real.
So you should have that just happened.
Honestly, that was an hour and 39 minutes on the dot right now. We've gotten through the topics. I know it's a lot more to talk about, but I feel like this is a nice start to it.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna have to really figure out this computer situation so I can do this on Discord and don't have to worry about loading up a random game to play in the background or nothing like that.
Gotta get you a new computer, bruh.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. Sucks ass. But it's doing its job right now by working as a dashboard. And I love how, like, if I raise my voice, my room is literally like a fucking rave in here and just changing lights. Hey, that's hot. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Basically, right now, yeah. Let me go ahead and end the stream real quick before I fucking really forget. I can save and edit this later. Wait, 5 comments. Did I miss all of them? I mean, did I read all of them? Yes, I did. Streamlabs. One of them was about the rape thing. He said the rape thing happens to all men, and excuse me, the fucking bitches that lie have nothing happen to them. It was when we kind of deviated off onto how there are men in prison for shit they ain't do. Wrong time, nigga. Wrong time. Close app. That's the end of the stream. I can edit this. That's a minute and 41 minutes on the dot. Thank you.